Start.
Good evening. Today we are going to talk about the much awaited tournament. Today, in this special interaction, I am joined by a senior sports journalist who is currently working with Sports Today, which is the digital sports platform of India Today Network, Mr. Siddharth Vishwanathan. And today we will be talking about the upcoming World Cup in India. Thank you for your valuable time, sir.
Anytime, Yoga, anytime. Thank you so much for having me.
Should we start?
Yes.
So my first question to you is, which young talent would you think will give a remarkable performance for his team in the tournament?
Oh, that is a rather tough one, Yog, that you asked me. But if I have to look at young performers, and I'm looking at both batsmen and bowlers, if you have
Yeah,
to look at it, I can't look beyond Pakistan's pace sensation Naseem Shah. I mean, there is something very, very interesting about Naseem Shah. His action, his pace, his variations. There is something about Naseem Shah which I really, really like. I think he's going to be one of the future stars of Pakistan's bowling, along with Shaheen. So I think the guy who can have a big impact in this, as far as a youngster is concerned, is Naseem Shah. I can't look at any of the other teams that have youngsters and say, oh, they'll blow it away. See, Australia have got a lot of experienced pros. New Zealand have a lot of experienced pros. So does South Africa and England. Sri Lanka also, there are a lot of other youngsters, but they don't impress me much. Only Pakistan and Naseem Shah for me, I think, will be your star young breakthrough in this 2023 ODI
Naseem
World
is
Cup.
fast and furious.
Yes, already at this age, he's already impressing a lot of people, much more than Shaheen or Haris Rauf.
Yeah. So my next question to you is, if you could pick any player from a different country to join your favorite team for the World Cup, who would it be and why?
That's another trick question that you have. Look, I think it is very difficult to look past. If I had to my favorite country like India, and if I wanted to pick someone else to make me win matches, I can't look beyond Virat Kohli's favorite player at this point, Ben Andrew Stokes. I
Oh,
would want Ben Stokes to
agreed.
play for India. I mean, he will do two things for me.
Yeah,
One, he will sort out the number five position, which Yuvraj Singh did on such a consistent basis. He can
agreed.
also, if he's fit, he can bowl. He's your ultimate match winner. He's won you two World Cups, one an ODI World Cup and a one T20 World Cup. Biggest definition of a clutch player in this modern era, if you look at it, it is Benjamin Andrew Stokes. So any other team, my favorite team, if it's India and I want someone else from other country to play for it,
Ben
it has to
Stokes.
be Ben Stokes, my friend.
Totally agree. Totally agree. My next question to you is, cricket is known for its iconic rivalries, Which
Yep.
two teams do you think will have the most intense match in the tournament?
Well, there are rivalries if you look at it. Australia England rivalry is now going to be, I think, in the baseball era and with the way how England play white ball cricket and the way how Australia are responding in this South Africa series, that rivalry is something that can redefine cricket. If you have to look at other smaller rivalries, for example, New Zealand South Africa is quite good. I mean, they have always produced some classic games in the World Cup. 2015 and 2019 is an example. South Africa, Australia is a rivalry that has gone under the radar for quite some time now. But if you have to look at it, which rivalry will produce the most intense match? Hmm. I have to really scan through. I think it should be Australia, England.
Well, I totally agree.
I think you're going to see a preview of that between two potential finalists. I mean, it's very tough to look beyond Australia and England because of the depth they have, because of the way how they play. I think they will produce a very intense, high scoring game.
Yeah. And if we talk about South Africa, then we just got information 2 to 3 days ago that Quinton de Kock is playing his last World Cup. He will be retiring after the World Cup. So we are much expecting more than he can play.
Yeah, I mean, see, Decock is retiring at the age of 30. I mean, you would expect he just wants to play franchisee cricket and T20 cricket. You all would know that Quinton Decock was never a serious cricketer. He wanted to do
Yeah,
fishing. That's his main hobby, fishing. But he wants to play cricket because he's so good at it. Whenever he steps out of the ground, he hardly practices, never practices.
agreed,
Just
agreed.
picks up a bat, plays. But
Agree.
I think, yeah, this will be a good World Cup for De Kock. I mean, lot is expected from him. And if he can fire, then I think South Africa will be in a great position.
So thank you so much for your valuable time, Siddharth sir. Here we come to an end
Thank
of our
you.
small discussion of the much awaited ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023. Hoping that India wins the cup for the third time.
Breaks a 12-year drought.
Yes. So this is Yug Parmar signing off for now. Thank you so much, sir.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.